Hello, World Tank Blitzers. It's Littlefinger. I've got tank number 381 with an ace mastery. Today we are looking at the VK72.01k, and this is a German heavy tank tech tree. It's got a big old 150 millimeter gun on it. And as you can see here, I'm going to turn my turret towards the middle of the map there, and I'm trying to run as far on the outside as possible, eliminating the chance that I get spotted and or get hit there. So you don't want to lose, some hit points early on as you get into position. Now, the VK is a difficult tank to play, in my opinion. For one, I'm not a huge fan of heavy tanks, and it's a tank that doesn't side scrape well because its side cheeks are the primary weak spot on the tank, and it's rear mounted with 7 degrees of gun depression, so you really can't play it on ridge lines either. And as you can see in this instance here, the enemy team there has got 3 TDs, so I think better of pulling up the hill in line of where those TDs could be, just because they're not spotted at this point in time. And one way of getting this gun to work here is to just crest over the hill, put the gun on the side there, and pull on down after you take your shot. But obviously, this is not very effective for your armor. Luckily, I'm in a position here where they are focusing on that yo. Right now I'm just more worried about conserving hit points. If I continue to pull forward, I'm protected there by the hill, and I'm not going to get shot for any TDs that might be up there. That E100 is doing a great job angling up to me, so we'll go ahead and take a shot there on the E75. Now, you'll notice here 640 is your average damage. We'll see how many times we actually get a full roll there. So far, we have not. Trying to put away the E75, and yeah, the other thing that I hate about heavy tanks is that accuracy. So probably could have just loaded up HE and finished him off, but that was not to be anyway. So we've got the backside of the E100. We're going to set a nice fire, and because this guy's probably run out of repair kits, we're going to get over 1,000 damage on that shot. We can get reloaded here and finish this guy off. We're going to go with heat and finish him off, putting us over 3,000 damage. As you can see, we have conserved all of our hit points now, so we're in pretty good shape to finish off this map. We are now down a tank. I got to get this Jagdpanzer out of the way here, so I'm willing to trade a shot for a kill. Gonna need some heat. And you get a nice roll there with heat, because 550 is your average damage there with heat. Now we are still down a tank, and that yo again has put himself in a very difficult situation. We've got 704, the TVP, and the T110 over here. So I'm trying to come out and help, and he is calling for help. I'm trying my damnedest to get over here, but this tank is slow. Now, this is a very difficult situation for me. I want to try to keep the yo in the game, but obviously I was hoping to maybe just push him and have him miss his shot. But I've got a TVP behind me, and look how fast he's going to get 4 shots into me and drop over 1,200 damage just like that. But I do have him as a one-shot, and this is why I absolutely hate heavy tanks, and why I think the last tank, when I ace every tank in my garage, is either going to be a super slow heavy or a super slow tank destroyer, and I'm thinking it might be like an 88 or something. But anyway, I was really surprised that the TVP was not proximity spotted there. I didn't think that he went up the hill, so he must have dropped down here. And it's just so difficult when you're this slow. What are you going to do? So the decision here is to try to get to cap, and probably not the smartest to go off the hill there. I could get stuck for a few minutes, and that TVP is around. He's going to put 2 shots and kill me pretty quickly. So my fear here is, that he uses his speed, gets up behind me, and I just can't turn around in time. And so there he is, and I only have a few seconds to get into cap. Um, and that distraction there alone is going to cost me getting into cap with a minute 40 left on the clock, which is what you need to get to 100. Um, but at this point, I have no other option. So we're going to jump into cap here and wait for this guy to come around. And if he doesn't, it's going to be a draw. You see, I'm right at 5,000 damage. I've got 4 kills. So I was kind of expecting him to use his speed and come around there on my left side, which is why I'm trying to poke, and maybe I'll get a spot if he comes around through there on the left. But again, I'm worried about his speed. If he gets behind me, he'll get 2 shots in before I can turn around. And he comes back where he's been the whole time, hiding in that corner. I didn't have a shot, so I'm going to wait and hide behind this rock here. And as you can see, I don't have enough time to cap this out. I'm going to be about 3 seconds short. And he pokes, and he bounces, and he's going to come back for a second time. Thankfully, he does, because that allows me to win the game and get that 5th kill, which might have been all important there for that ace mastery. 5,261 damage, 67,000 credits, 5 kills, 1441 on the XP. And that's 9 shots. That's a lot of damage for not many shots. But you can see we didn't have any assistance damage, and that's typical for a slow, heavy tank. You got to do it all on your own through damage and kills. But like I said, another one of those heavies marked off, and we're going to continue forward and get the rest of these ace masteries out of the way. So with that, guys, I hope you are having fun out there. Remember, stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger